Hi, welcome back to my precious garden. I'm filming this the same day as I did the rose garden tour, but yeah, it's gonna be too much if I make only one video. So this is gonna be my May garden tour. And if you want to see the roses more in detail, you have the rose garden tour. So I'm gonna show you because the last real garden tour was end of March, so lots of things have changed. Almost everything is in bloom. So let's get started and enjoy. First of all, I'm gonna pan around slowly to give you an idea of how everything is looking. Oh, I'm seeing my first insect called scolie in French. It's a huge one, you can see it there. And usually I see it on the Alliums that I have here. These are very tall one called summer drummer, and these insects love pollinating these. So finishing the pan, the panning. So yeah, beautiful. And then I'll get this view. Well, I want to share with you the peonies that I still have in bloom in the garden. This is a first, and this bloom was ginormous. I never saw a bigger bloom, a bigger peony bloom. It's like bigger than my hand. I'm gonna try and insert a photo if I can see it. Look at this bee trying to get inside. And this is the new one coming. It's still small, but it's a very big one, and it was beautiful. I don't know if it's scented, and I can't remember the variety. I have one, it's a first, that still hasn't bloomed yet. And it's gonna look so nice with the roses behind. So here you have Scepter'd Isle, and here you have the poet's wife. And it's also the time where you have Cerinthe, at least in my garden, because what I've done, sorry, not sorry, my brain works this way. So I start somewhere and then I see something else and I need to talk about it. So let's talk about Cerinthe. So Cerinthe is beautiful, loved by pollinators, blooms in spring, and when it has finished, it produces these big seeds that are like black beads, quite thick. And if when they're finished, you take the seeds and you just scatter where you want them next year, you'll have blooms quite early in the season, at least in France. If you're in England or somewhere else, you'll have to check how it works in your area. So this is a Cerinthe, and I'm not sure you're going to be able to hear the noise the bee makes. In this case it's not a bee, but yeah, the pollinators make when they try to get inside to get the pollen or something. And last year I fell in love. It was my first time growing Cerinthe, and as you can see I scattered quite a lot around, but it's just a beautiful bloom to have. And also if you want to cut some stems to bring in a vase, it's very nice with all the other blooms, as you can see. But back to the peonies now. So this one, I wasn't sure, but now I think it's the result of a division of the oldest one I have back there. Looking so good. Don't look at this one that I need to deadhead, but look at these ones. Isn't this just stunning? And I already have some blooms inside, so I can enjoy these out. And I tried something new this year. So I saw videos on the web saying that you can cut some peony stems with peony buds at the marshmallow stage. So when they're not open yet, but big and fluffy enough, and you roll them in paper, and then you add a plastic bag around it, and you lay them flat in your fridge, and then they can stay like this during weeks, and you can take them out when peony season is done, and you cut just a little down part of the stem, put it in a vase, and then it's supposed to bloom. So I'm doing the experiment this year for the first time. Not sure how many will come back, but I'll keep you posted about that. So in this area we have a darker peony. I don't know the variety. This one is mostly spent. I have one that is a bit fresher, but at the end of its life. This is how it looks like. Yeah, it's a bit too spent, but from afar you have the nice color still. So I had 2 blooms this year, so next year it's going to be quite nice, I believe. And this is my most gorgeous peony display this year. They're starting to fade, but they're still looking so nice from this distance. I am so glad. It rained, but at some times it stopped long enough so that the blooms can develop correctly, because each year it rains at the same time, and peony blooms usually they don't like that very much. And then behind this, in the background, we have a Deutzia called Perle Rose, and look at this beauty. So the upper stem didn't really bloom, don't know why, but I'm gonna come closer and you can see. Look at those blooms. The bloom season on the Deutzia isn't very long, but is much appreciated by me and this bumblebee, as you can see. And nearby I have raspberries, and someone already found it before me. I still need to wait for it to be ripe enough. Lots of bumblebees on there, 3, and I saw another pollinator too. That's nice. A rogue nigella back there. This there is a Dahlia coming back from last year, and there's a mix of things here. I have the Cerinthe too, and here we have this beautiful rose from Aldi that I really love. Theoretically, it's a climber, so we'll see. I had something in there, a plumbago, but it didn't like the -6 without protection. So this pot will be the occasion to maybe grow Dahlia or a tomato or something. So there's always something we can do. This strawberry tree, I need to zoom out. It's getting so big. I'm amazed. It's a really hard-working little shrub, so that's nice. Behind it is a honeysuckle that I'm using to cover up this dying hedge. So in this part it's working very well. This part it's not dead yet, but all this part back there is dying. So what I'm doing is trying to grow things on top of it. So here we have, of course, I'm forgetting the name, Akebia, but this is not the usual type. This one is the purple type. No, the lilac type. I love the foliage of it. So if it can cover up the ugliness of this hedge, I'm not against it. Here, struggling a bit, is a star jasmine with pink blooms, but as you can see, signs of growth. So I need to come and give it some water. This is a honeysuckle not doing good in this area, but behind it we have a climber, a rose that you can train either as a bush or a climber. This one is called Claire Matin. Guess it's from a French breeder. Very open center, but looking very nice, as you can see. And if we pan around, here a camellia, here a hibiscus, and here I am so proud of it. It's the elderberry black lace. And look at this beauty. I've never been able to see this, to witness this in my garden. These blooms are supposed to smell like honey. I can't tell, but they're cute. And after that, normally you get these little fruits that the birds love. So I can't wait to see that. And even the foliage is really nice. And yeah, I have some new growth there. So hopefully it's gonna come up. This is something else growing there. Yeah, very, very nice. And let's see. Yeah, I have a foxglove finishing its bloom up there. A white one. It's bigger than me. I'm 5 foot. This is taller. And I've moved Agora back here. Looking good. I didn't know if it would be able to grow in this shady area, but it seems it gets enough sun in the end of the day, so that's nice. This Cotinus is in bloom. Not my favorite, but when it's in bloom, it's very nice. And here we have a Viburnum that I love. I'm going to show you from the other side. Yeah, that looks much better from this side. And so the blooms, they start white, and as you can see, they fade to this beautiful pink. And normally what they do is you get a circle of blooms, and then you have these little things inside. And normally you get some fruits after that. Yeah, that's the perfect example. Like this. And the foliage is like that. Very nice. So this one is called Viburnum Kilimanjaro Sunrise, and I'm trying not to fall on my pot. As you can see, it's very pyramidal and layered shaped. So that's nice. Here is another kind of Viburnum. And it was covered in aphids. And then the ladybirds came, and there's almost no aphids anymore. So it's when you do a garden like mine, when you're trying to get biodiversity and planting very diverse plants, you need to give wildlife a chance. So if I had took all the aphids off, then the ladybirds wouldn't know my garden would be interesting enough for them, so they wouldn't come. And that's what happened the years before. I didn't get enough aphids yet, so I had like 1 ladybird, 2 ladybirds at top. And now I had so many ladybirds larvae. They started on the crabapple that's in the front that I'm going to show you. So yeah, that's the crabapple in a container, and it was full of aphids to the point where you have curly leaf, and it looked ugly, and I was like, at the point I was like, I need to do something about it. And then I started to see the larvae, the ladybird larvae, and I could count like 4, 5 at the same time on the bush. And now, as you can see, I'm gonna try and make you a nice view of it. I hope you can see it properly. So that's the next stage for ladybird larvae. As you can see, there's only the back side of it attached to the leaf, and it's gonna transform into the ladybird slowly but surely. So that's what I'm seeing everywhere. Let's see if I can show you. There's another one. And there must be other ones, but I don't want to mess around them. So yeah, just to tell you. And at some point I had so many, and there was like not many aphids left on it, so I moved a few on the other plants that needed them back there, and it worked a charm. So that's nice. While I'm in this area, just have a look at this beautiful star jasmine at its peak. It's looking so nice. I guess it must be very nicely scented. And you can see some lilies coming up. And let's see, what do we have? Oh yeah, talking about peonies. This one made only this bloom, and it's small, but it is so cute. It's fading already, but isn't this so nice? And the inside there, the part where it makes the seed pods, it's pink. It's a dark pink. Beautiful. And we had, where is it? This other peony made white blooms. Was it this one? Yeah, and lots of them are died back, I guess. It was during the dry spell. And the ones I've added this year didn't bloom yet, so it's going to be for next year. That's the latest one I've added. This is Monsieur Jules Elie. Oh, leaves are not looking good there. I'm gonna tidy this up. In this area we have the azalea looking really good. A bit later than last year. Full of bumblebees, having a feast on it. And nearby we have a new plant, a recent plant called Calycanthus, and it's the variety called Aphrodite, and it's about to bloom. So I hope to get this on the next video. I need to take care of some little problems. This is an old blue salvia. Here I thought I wouldn't get anything this year, but the rhododendron is about to bloom. It's gonna be beautiful. I don't know what got to it. Was it like I don't know which kind of pest, but and it's not finished, but it's gonna bloom, so that's nice. The vitex is doing good. Yeah, maybe about to bloom. We'll see. This, oh, look at the ladybird. Look at her. So happy to see them. So this is my wisteria. If you remember, I had it in a small container on the right, and I had to move it. So I had to root prune it, top prune it, and you wouldn't tell. You wouldn't tell I did anything on this one. It bloomed a lot less than last year, because last year it had long stems, but it bloomed, so I'm sure it will bloom again in July. It's gonna look so good. It's throwing long new shoots everywhere. As you can see, I'm battling with it, so I'm gonna try and train it as a tree, and it's looking good. I'm still having my zippy out there because I still need to get to plant some things. In this pot, I can't remember what I had in there, but it was dead. Yeah, it was a dwarf bougainvillea. It was dead. So I took it out, and added this Dahlia called Pineland Princess, which is new to me. It's a very nice one. And then, let's see, I moved a self-seeded Gora into this pot, so it's about to bloom, so that's nice. This Callistemon is a pink one, supposed to be hot pink. It did good, first time having that many blooms on this shrub, so that is nice. I have my fig tree from my own cutting back there. This, I'm really liking it. It is looking so nice, don't you think? With the dark stems and the small foliage, it is so dainty. Please don't mind the mess, I need to clear this out. In this area, I saw something and was thinking maybe it's the kind of pest that almost killed the rhododendron, but I saw a little spider in there, so it's really just unstructured spider web, I guess. Can you see it? Yeah, there. So I'm gonna leave it for now. Here is Clematis Ville de Lyon, Lion Town, I guess, or Lyon Town. And in there I have some petunias, purple, white, and I have this Nemesia, looking good. I did this technique, I think I saw Janie doing this method to make it look a bit more tidy while I'm waiting for the daffodils to get all the energy back to the bulb. It works, I've done it before. This is another petunia that I love. And here I have a heliotrope I've just deadheaded, but it's looking good. Geranium. The Daphne here is looking perfect with Eustacia Vye, and then the Rose Jazz Festival, Isabelle Autissier, Lady of Charlotte. And then in this area, I have lots of larkspur, and they're starting to bloom. It's looking so nice with the Nigella here, the Clematis, the Verbena bonariensis, and in this container I have a Ceanothus, but a pink one. It's called Mary Simon. So it looks like this when it's in bloom. It is so cute. With the erigeron, some strawberries. I have the Alliums finishing. I have a new variety of lily coming up. So they're coming up quite tall for the first year, and next year they're supposed to get like up there. So the idea was for them to be visible from the street, so that's nice. Here there's a Salvia Amistad that I moved from a pot at the end of the season last year. Lots of strawberries as ground cover. Yesterday I managed to harvest my first handful. And lots of plants here. There's a peony. This one bloomed this year. It was beautiful. It's the Hawaiian pink coral. This one didn't bloom yet, so maybe next year. And I've added 2 dahlias. Can't remember the name. Here I have a clump of the division of Dark Towers penstemon. Look at these blooms. Very nice. They bloom only once, and then you have this dark foliage. This is from seed. This didn't bloom last year, but it looks like it's gonna bloom for sure this year. Kind of, what is it, Campanula maybe? Near the Daphne I have this Echinacea that I planted during last season. Looking good. Oh, I have a flower bud there. First one. And yeah, near the Daphne and Eustacia Vye, you have this peony, supposedly called Bowl of Beauty. This is a snapdragon growing in the crack just there. It's not growing in the pot, it's growing in the crack. And it's really nice. So a quick overview of the side yard. So with the star jasmine, lady of Shalott, Silas Marner recently staked, Dunhu, mini Eden climber called Sabrina, but not so mini as you can see. I had to stake these canes. Look at those. I had the first cane going like this, and this is side cane. Would you believe this? Look at the size of it, the thickness. And then I have some clematis growing there. So here is Bee's Jubilee. I hope you can see something from it. They're fading, so I'm not gonna do a close-up. And some peonies. Here I have a foxglove coming up. The end of this nice yellow simple Equilegia. And back there, a new clematis pilou, looking good. The hydrangea that I showed the division in another video, and I have a clematis growing inside it. Talking about the Equilegia, here and here are the pink petticoat variety. I love it. Some other kind of foxgloves back there, but they don't grow tall. Here is a clematis called Justa, a raspberry. Here I have my first sweet pea. Look at this, I need to cut this out. It's not just plain white, it has other hues that I got on my first stem. And I have lots of side shoots coming, raspberries coming. These honesties are done, as you can see. Lots of seeds coming. Adriana, Jeff Hamilton, and Anabelia, irises, Gora, lots of things. In this area I've added some comfrey, but I didn't want in another area, but here I'm okay with it. And I have Sea of Honesty. I don't know if they're gonna bloom. Maybe, maybe not. The linden tree is slowly starting to bloom, but most of the buds are closed at the minute. This is the view I get from my couch. I am so happy with how it's looking right now. It's just at its best. It has never been this good. It's a mix of having the second arch there, of having all the rose blooming, and all the plants that I've added along the years. I'm back after technical difficulties, so I'm loving the aces here. This one, I didn't protect it from the sun at all this year, and look how good it's looking. In the tulip tour, I think you're gonna see it with the light pink tulips down there looking really good. Back here in the green pot we have this hardy geranium, but I think it needs to get in the ground. It's getting leggy and not very good looking. This is the bad section. It's the happy snail section, I would call it. As you can see, I have tried the garlic water, but it seems it didn't work enough, and I stopped doing it. Here I have dahlias that need to be either planted out or swapped or sold. The hydrangea that you saw on the side yard been divided, so this is the little clump. Lots of plants in this area. The rose looking good, and it's gonna flower. I think it's gonna be for the first time. I have lots of these blooms. The snaps under there are from last year, so they're coming back. That's nice. And yeah, first year for me trying the snail method. I don't think I'm gonna do it again with the same tomato seed variety, because if I want to swap this one for another one with someone, then how do I swap it? It's like they're all together. So maybe seed cleansing it with different tomato seeds would be a good idea. So this one is doing good. And erigeron is looking nice too at the minute. And I can't get over this Desdemona. It's like a painting. It's so beautiful. And nearby we have a Sidelcia. Can't remember the variety, but it's really cute. And I'm getting another variety soon from Farmer Gracie, kind of more bright pink. Here I have something I think I remember being called Mimulus in the variety Mystic, and I like how the color matches the Estrantia, like there. Look at this one, and the fuchsia back there. So this is looking good. This nice hardy geranium is looking good too. A Cerinthe in there, Nigella in there. I've added some purple hyacinth bean vine here and on this side of the arch and somewhere else, can't remember. A hydrangea looking good. Emma Bridgewater, Gabriel Oak, Desdemona, Graham Thomas, the Peony I showed you. Oh yeah, you have the Alliums too. Some are beginning, some like this one are at the end. Look at this firework. Beautiful. And you have this one that has started blooming. This tree is, I'm not sure it's alive anymore. We'll see. A Dahlia here. Oh, with a flower bud. Viburnum doing great. Yeah, I wanted to show you. So this is the dwarf peach tree, and yeah, not the best tree in my garden, and not very productive and such. But look at this caterpillar. There, it's the scarce swallowtail, just there trying to blend with the leaves. But I saw you, little one, and I'm so happy you're there. And then you have the dwarf pear tree with the tree that decided itself which pears it wanted to throw away, so I didn't have to do this myself. I decided these ones are the one it wants to keep. This I added last end of season, so it's bronze fennel. Normally I think this caterpillar should be on there, but maybe because it's bronze the color doesn't match with it, so maybe it wanted to go there. Don't know, didn't ask him. I have a clematis there, very dark, as you can see. Lots of wild oxeye daisies, Verbena bonariensis, irises. So there, most of them were like yellow and purple. And then we have my favorite in this area, which is this white and yellow. Look at this beauty, and look how good it looks with the rose, the pilgrim, and also how good it looks with Royal Jubilee just there. So after Strawberry Hill you have the mini pond area, and in there last year I added a peony. This one, I can't seem to remember which one it is, but it's a very nice pink. It did well, only one bloom, so lots more next year, hopefully. A self-seeded Gora, not bad. An Allium, the Dahlia that I love, Tropic in Black, coming back by itself. It spent all winter there. The where is it? The salvia there that I cut back severely is looking great. It took its time, but it's looking great. Then here you have Princess Anne with the Nigella, the Peony, the Aldi climber, the Perle rose Deutzia, the crab myrtle, another, the pilgrim rose. And then this is recent, I don't know if I showed you. This is a crabapple. Let's give you an overview. It's one where the fruits are edible. At this time of year, they look like this, very dark purple, but they're slowly looking like with a lighter color, and they'll look like this when they'll be ready. It's the Appletini or Appletini Gulliver. During spring, the foliage starts quite dark and then gets greener, and the blooms are light pink. So it's a very nice one to have and quite compact, and with edible apples, so that's great. We'll see how it goes. This is an Albizia, too big, the classical variety, so I don't want to grow this in the ground. That's why it's in the pot with, I guess, another kind of tree growing in there. My second pond, and here I've added liatris. I've added liatris like everywhere. I am so happy. It's gonna look so good. It's the first time I managed to grow liatris in my garden. The trick is to start them in pots. It seems, for me, in my area, in my garden, they like to be started in pots. About Alliums, I've just seen one there. Yeah, there. So let's have a look. This is a nice area. We have Alliums, we have Veronica, we have a Cleome, we have a Dahlia, and then Alliums, and then Scabiosa, and then roses, a Buddleia there, irises. These were the purple ones. They start the earliest. Snaps. These ones are, they're healthy, but it's not the color I wanted, so I think I'm gonna leave them just for this year, and then they'll be gone. My sea of Nigella, and here you have Princess Alexandra of Kent, Princess Charlene de Monaco, Elizabeth, Princess Alexandra of Kent, and a nice peony. And look who's coming! This is my poppy called Watermelon. It is looking good, even better in real life. Oh, I'm so happy with that. And here is an iris that was like dark purple called Peony, I believe. And here is the one called Spring Doctor, and it's supposed to be pink and yellow. And the Meilland doing good, but still hasn't bloomed. I can't remember the name of this. I'm gonna try and put it on the screen. At the end of the season, it's like this tall. It's looking really nice, interesting foliage. Japanese or Chinese dogwood. Only 2 blooms, but cute blooms. Look at this. And the other one is just back there on the other side. But I really love the foliage on this variety, as you can see. So it's doing okay. And here you have the Seven Sun flower tree, doing good. Love these blooms. This was covered in these pink blooms and self-seeded from last year, so it's doing good. And here you have a Veronicastrum. I think it's going to be the first year blooming, so that's going to be nice. This is the one I think called Cupid. And the Tiara, they have almost finished blooming, but see how cute they are. Another cute spot. This Escallonia shrub has been quite quite severely pruned this winter, but it's doing good. It's bringing new shoots from the inside, so it looks more full and preparing flower buds everywhere. So it's doing okay. And I have Dahlia here, Dahlia there, Dahlia everywhere. No, I need to plant more. Echinacea coming up also. Yeah, I have one that has started blooming, so I'm going to show you this one. And I just bought another variety called Double Scoop Bubblegum. I'm going to keep it in a pot when I receive it, bare root. I'm going to keep it in a pot, I guess, for the season and maybe plant it in the ground in the autumn. So this is the nice view we have in the garden. This dark thing there is a verbena called Verbena Bumpton. Moved it from the front yard. And I really like the foliage. And nearby we have some nice little Alliums, not very tall this year. An agastache that I grew from seed from a friend. And you can see there's more Alliums coming up because I have different varieties, and these are not supposed to bloom, but I let them bloom. And I know insects love these kind of blooms, and maybe some caterpillar could use this too. And then I'm gonna take these out, at least this one, and maybe plant an aubergine or tomato or pepper even. We'll see. I also wanted to show you, so this is the lantana I've added recently. I need to try and take cuttings of it because it is so cute, and look how good it looks with the petunia and the scabieusa and Gabriel oak. This is so cute. Also, I didn't show you in the front yard on the other side of my car. I'm transforming the area. I'm adding big large containers, and I just bought lots of compost yesterday, so I need to move some things, put the new pots, put the compost, and maybe I'll add dahlias or tomatoes or peppers there, and it's gonna look nice. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed sharing my garden with you, and see you in the next one. Bye!